Hi, I'm Pastor Glenn at Bethel International United Methodist Church. This Sunday is July 14th, and together we will hear Jesus' parable of the prodigal son. It's one of the most famous stories in the Bible, and it was prompted by somebody asking Jesus the question, and who is my neighbor anyway? And we've probably all felt sorry for that poor man who got beaten and robbed and left for dead along the side of the road. We probably all remember the priest and then the Levite who failed to stop and help but just passed by on the other side of the road. We probably all cheered for the Samaritan. Remember, he was a member of a despised ethnic group. He took a personal risk, and at his own personal expense, he made sure this poor man had all the care that he needed. And over the centuries, this story, this parable, has prompted many conversations about, well, who is my neighbor? And who isn't my neighbor? And what does it mean to act like a neighbor? And what's your definition of a neighbor? And these are important conversations, I'm sure. But then we get to Jesus' final words in the story. He asks, and which one of these three proved to be a neighbor to the man in need? Well, the one who showed him mercy, comes the answer. And Jesus wraps it all up by saying, go and do likewise. Go and do. You notice that Jesus did not wrap it up by saying, go and have some important conversations about who your neighbor is. Because deep down inside, we all know who our neighbor is. No, Jesus wrapped it up by saying, go and do. And the only question at the end of the parable is, will we do it? This Sunday is July 14th, Good Samaritan Sunday at Bethel International Church. Traditional worship is at 9. Contemporary worship is at 11. Come and worship God, and then go and do. Won't you be a neighbor?